Confidence is the number one thing that I hear that you guys want. I want to be confident to show up at work. I want to be confident in my parenting. I want to be confident in my skin, because when I am confident, I can show up powerfully for the people that depend on me. I can be a better mom. I can be a better wife. I can be a better person all around if I just felt more confident. And so many of you guys have spent years and thousands of dollars chasing this magical elixir, looking for a way to feel confident again. If you're in your 40s, in your 50s, and you feel like you've lost a part of yourself. When you were younger, you were so confident. You could talk to anybody. You were the life of the party. You had so much energy. You weren't scared to take up space. And now as you've gotten older, you're scared to take up space. You're spending like Netflixing at night instead of going out and playing with your kids. You are not the woman that you know is hiding inside of you. And I hear it from you guys every single day. And so I'm going to tell you today why everything that you've tried is not working. This is not going to be my typical, let me teach you about hormones and Dutch testing and GI mapping. This is going to be one of the main pillars inside of my program, which is mindset, which is a fucking game changer for my clients. And it's a good chance that you're not thinking about it on your weight loss journey because you're too busy focused on counting your macros and doing more cardio. And I got news for you. There's a good chance that's not your problem. And if you lose weight only to gain it back again, this is why. This is the exact reason. So I'm going to break it down for you guys today, and I'm going to give you a little bit tough love that some of you guys need to hear. If you are here with me live or on replay, drop the word confident down below. Drop the word confident. That's how I know you're here and you're watching and I know what to make more of. Remember, Facebook deletes these videos after 30 days now. So if you like something, you got to let me know, because then you'll see it back again. I want you to imagine that you have a best friend. So your best friend, every time you make plans with her, she flakes out. Like again and again and again. And then sometimes when you do hang out with her, she says things to you like, God, I can't believe you're wearing that. That doesn't even look good. When did you get so fat? Like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you just get your shit together? If that was your friend, how would you feel about her? How long would you stay friends with her? How much would you trust her? Every single time she made a comment to you like that, number one, you'd probably want to stick a fork in her eye, all right? Some of you guys would probably agree with her, but over time, it would start to erode your friendship. It would start to erode your trust. It would start to erode your confidence if you did that every time. Guys, if I did that to my dog, it would erode my dog's confidence. If I said stuff to her every day in this nasty, degrading, what the fuck is wrong with you tone, my dog would become a shell of herself. And it's a freaking dog, not a person. Now, like, I treat my dog like it's a person, like I know a lot of you guys do. But guys, this is for real, because here's the thing. So many of you guys, you want to feel confident. And you think that just losing weight is going to make you feel confident. And I'm going to tell you why that's flawed. And also, this is why if every time you lose weight, you gain it back again, it's because you think that losing weight is going to make you feel confident. Guys, go look at a picture of Marilyn Monroe. She is not a size 0, well, was. Go look at Beyonce. Go look at these women who have confidence. And I'm going to tell you this because I have been skinny and in great shape and I had zero fucking confidence. I had a boyfriend at the time who walked all over me. I didn't take up space. I was afraid to be too loud. I didn't show up as me. And you know what my superpower is? It's being me. And you know what I teach women? It's how to fucking take up space. It's not just about losing weight. If you're just trying to lose weight and you think it's going to make you confident, it's never going to work. And that's why you keep spinning your wheels and spinning your wheels and spinning your wheels. And I feel so passionately about this because it's not just about the weight you lose. It's about learning how to take up space. It's about learning how to say no to them and say yes to you. It's learning how to set boundaries, learning how to for people to treat you. Because if you've spent the last 40 or 50 years self-sacrificing to please everybody else, putting yourself on the back burner, it's really fucking hard to feel confident when you do that. It's really, really, really hard. And I did that for most of my life. I did that for a long time. How are you going to be confident if you don't even believe in you? If you don't even give yourself space, if you don't even do those things for you, how do you possibly expect to feel confident? It has nothing to do with your weight. It has everything to do with the way that you treat you. And you teach others how to treat you. And I know this is like a harsh, tough love message, but guys, I have helped thousands of women take back their lives, not just lose weight, become better moms, start businesses, start nonprofits. Like, that's the shit. That's what confident women do. We go out and we go after our dreams because we have one life to live. And you know what? That has nothing to do with the size of your clothes. Absolutely nothing, but you think it does. And so you go after weight loss. Guys, weight loss is the top. I'm not saying that you should run around and be comfortable in plus size clothes. Guess what? I'm vain. I look really good and I like to look good and I like to help other people look good too. It helps for you to feel like a little bit sexy when you're trying to find your confidence. But at the end of the day, you're doing it backwards because your nervous system is so fucking dysregulated from years and years and years of lighting yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You literally tell yourself every single day that you don't matter. When you push off your workouts, when you break promises to yourself, when you spend money on everyone except for you, oh, your kids have like the traveling sports and the best new cleats and all the costumes and all the stuff, and you're like, I don't know, I'm maybe not gonna add the extra avocado today, or I can't afford to buy myself X, Y, or I can't afford to go on that trip, or whatever. You're literally telling yourself that you don't matter. How do you expect to build yourself into a confident woman when every single day you send signals to yourself that you don't matter? You're even sending, by trying to lose weight loss is the top pyramid here, in case you're wondering. Even by telling yourself that you need to shrink in size, every single day you're telling yourself you're not good enough. How do you become confident when you tell yourself every fucking day that you're not good enough? You can't, guys. It will never work. You break promises to yourself. This is harsh and I understand it, but some of you need to hear it. I'm too busy. Too busy for what? Too busy to put your phone down and do like 5 minutes of like taking a break? 2 minutes, too busy to go spend 5 minutes in the sun? Too busy to tell yourself that you fucking matter? You're not too busy. You're ignoring the fact that you don't even like you. You don't even treat you like somebody who matters. It starts with you and the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you show up for yourself. Just like that example I gave you with one of your friends. Guys, it is not about your weight. The weight loss is a result. The weight loss is a symptom. It's a symptom. It is not the cause. It's a symptom of you putting yourself last. It's a symptom of you trying to make yourself small, physically and like not actually like small. I mean like shrinking, right? So it is a symptom. And so every time you go after the symptom at the top and you don't pay attention to the shit on the bottom, your whole system collapses, which is why you always gain the weight back. So let me tell you, if you want to be confident, you want to know what you need to do, you need to regulate your nervous system. That's at the bottom. You need to regulate your nervous system. How do you do that? Treating yourself like somebody who freaking matters. So things like keeping promises to yourself, telling yourself and showing yourself through actions that you are important, that you are allowed to receive good things, that people are allowed to do things to you and to help you. You don't get a badge of honor for suffering and holding everything by yourself. I hate to break it to you. I lived my life like this for a long time, and now I outsource everything in the world that I can, and I am so much better for it. Nervous system at the bottom, keeping promises to yourself, literally not trying to shrink yourself to fit everybody else's mold of what they think you should be or what you think they think you should be. That's the foundation. This is a calm, regulated nervous system. And you know what? If most of you guys did just that, you would stop emotionally eating, you would stop drinking, you would stop doing the things that are the reason that you cannot lose weight, and your hormones would fucking balance. And then you start to add on things like hormone balancing. Then you add on proper nutrition, not over exercising, some mindset work. You add on these solid habits, and the result of that, the result of doing all of that is that you are able to lose weight. And it is on a foundation that is solid, that is stable, that is you treating you like somebody who actually fucking matters. And then you will never gain the weight back again. How do I know this? Guys, I was you. I would lose the weight, gain the weight, lose the weight, gain the weight. Guys, I was like 101 pounds and I was fucking miserable still. I was drinking every night. I smoked. I was a mess. I was on Xanax and sleeping pills. And I looked good. I looked fucking really, really good. And I was so miserable. And so you know what? I gained 50 pounds. And I had done this many, 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 many times. I looked good. And there's a good chance you've been through the same thing. And you're like, why am I still not confident? Why am I still going after this? Gosh, I'm 46 years old now. Why am I still dealing with this? Because you're going after it the wrong ways, guys. Weight is a symptom. Your weight is not actually what you want. You want to treat yourself like somebody who matters. You want to stop putting yourself on the back burner. You want to feel like your old self again. You want to feel alive. You want to have good relationships. You want to be present in your life. Guess what? That shit doesn't come from losing weight. It comes from treating yourself like somebody who freaking matters. This is a mindset shift for some of you guys. Whoa, boy, I got fired up during this live. I was not even planning to get this fired up, but I believe so passionately in this. I have seen women who come into my program, they lose the weight and they're like, peace, thank you. And then I've seen women like the one I posted tomorrow I'm gonna post it. Or if you go to my profile, I posted a picture yesterday and it's such a powerful transformation. Like it's insane. Like it's the women that are coming to my retreat this week are a perfect example. Most of them are not at their exact ideal weight that they asked me for when they joined my program, right? But they are so much more confident and present and happier in their lives, irregardless of the fact that they are not at their quote unquote goal weight. Okay, so I've seen it work. I've seen it both ways, and I've seen people do both things. And I can tell you by far, the lives that I've changed, the people that have impacted me personally, because I'm like, fuck, look at that person. It's been because they learned how to treat themselves like somebody who matters. And interestingly, you think that losing weight is going to make you take up space. You need to take up more space. That is how you become confident. You treat yourself like somebody who fucking matters. Because I got news for you. You cannot hate yourself into becoming someone that you love. And if that's what you've been doing and you're wondering why it's not working, I got news for you. It's never going to work. It starts with love. It starts with self-respect. It starts with you treating you like somebody who matters. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.